whether he makes it in the NFL, he's going to be a hell of a corporate motherfucker. He's going to make it. He's going to be okay. All these kids are going to be okay. And that is what we do here. That's what we do. We support our own, whether it's Doc Holliday up in Marshall, want to throw one of the kids from Central to quarterback and leave them on the streets. We get our kids back home when coaches mistreat our kids. And that's what we do. Mr. Streeter, welcome to the show.
What's going on, bro? What's chilling, man? Chilling, man. I had to take my jacket off, man. I see it's hot in here, bro.
You're hot?
I see it's hot in here, man. You don't what they said on you don't want full retard, huh?
Yes, sir.
What's good?
Everything good. I'm glad you could join the show, man. I wanted to ask you because I know, like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna go back to Malachi Tony. Like I said earlier, listen. Who trained them? Who did this and who all that? My conversation was more about Beard and my debate whether he developed him or not and everything and all that. That was my thing. So I got into yesterday with you on the show. We were talking about the daddy trained him because I'm just common sense. I'm looking at the video, seeing the daddy with the pictures of his son and his son with the little helmet on and him putting his shoulder pads on. I know that feeling because my dad scrapped me up the first time. I know that feeling when I scrapped my son up the first time. So I'm seeing all this thing. So I'm automatically assuming. I see the dad, because he's at our park every day. He coaches out there. He's at the park and he trains all these little kids. So I automatically assume that's what went on. So you please tell me the journey and the story of Malachi Tony so the rest of the people could know. Help educate.
Well, from a football field standpoint, I mean, first time I saw Malachi Tony, I actually wasn't there to see Malachi Tony. I was there to see 8U Ravens versus Bunch Park Cowboys. My best friend's son was the offensive guard for the Ravens. It was in the rain. I'm pulling for the Ravens. And a little tiny kid takes a quarterback keeper up the middle for the Bunch Park to win the game. In the rain, by about 40, 50 yards. And
Bunch Park Cowboys, for y'all who don't know.
I think at this time he's about 8, 9 years old.
In Opelika. Teddy Bridgewater played quarterback over there.
At Bunch Park? Yeah. At this point, he's like 8, 9 years old. I go over there to see who he is because that's what I do. Take a picture of him. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the little kid is, obviously he can play. And Daylight was there at the time. And he was like, hey, that's my son. I was like, that's your son, bro? He was like, yeah. He was like, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? But he was a quarterback. That was the first time I saw him. And then throughout his career, his uncle, you know what I'm saying, his uncle Kengo, who was always there promoting Malachi. Kind of like how Restrepo had his people behind him, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like how Restrepo had his people behind him. He was always there promoting Malachi, speaking Malachi up, because Malachi was a undersized kid, and you know what kind of happens to undersized kids. But he was a quarterback. He was a quarterback his entire life. I know they always tell the story about him switching to quarterback in high school, state run. He won a state championship, carry him off into the sunset. But Malachi was a quarterback his entire life. And when I say quarterback, I mean Charlie Ward quarterback. He commanded the team when he was 10, it appeared as if he was 14. Right? When he was 11, he looked like he was 15. So what you guys are seeing on the football film, you're like, he's 17 years old. And he always seemed or appeared to be older than he really was. Right? He always appeared to be older than he was. So it's not, that doesn't take me back that he's doing what he's doing, right? At his age, because he always appeared to be more mature. So he's a quarterback for Washington Bucks. One of the best quarterbacks in the league, one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. One weekend during COVID, me and my friend got a bright idea to start having these tournaments because the leagues couldn't get up off the ground. We was like, hey, man, we're going to get some masks, and we finna start a tournament called War Ready. And my homeboy was really good at booking the fields. We was all over Florida booking fields and inviting teams in. And Washington Park came one weekend. That weekend, which I wish we was queued up. I had to get on my phone. I'm gonna have a switch to my camera. Malachi did not play quarterback that weekend. He had at this point this had to be like 11U, 12U. He didn't play quarterback. He played wide receiver that weekend.
Really?
The first time I saw him play wide receiver. And even in the video that I just created of him, Luke, where I was talking about these kids stay home, and you see Malachi walking out, and he had the white jersey on. And at the end of the video, I say something to him, Luke. Luke, you know what I said to him? You
The same thing you said to Mendoza and all the rest of the people you discovered.
I said, "Hey, you got a new position, huh?" And he
Where
looked
the video at? Send me the
smiled.
video so I can post it on here.
Huh? No, I'll
Send me the
send it to you. I said, "Hey, it got some music on it, so you got to mute it." But I just created this like right before when the playoffs started. One of my villains had a bright idea, and I started creating these videos called "They Stayed Home." And Malachi was the second one I created. And right in the video, you can see me sound. I just texted to you. You got to email it to me. You got to
email it to me.
Okay, I'm going to email it to you. I said, "Hey, you got a new position, huh?" And he kind of laughed. He kind of smirked. But that was the first time. That was the first time I saw Malachi play wide receiver.
So did you ever see him play quarterback?
I saw him play quarterback his whole career, Luke.
Damn.
I saw him play quarterback since that night when he was 8. Listen, people, listen. It was if he was Charlie Ward. Like he was a very serious kid. He could command. I got videos of all this, man. We were putting it together. He could command the field. I'm here to tell you, Luke, if you ask his mom, he's a better quarterback than he is anything, right? Now, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep saying this shit if he keeps doing what he's doing, right? But he was a better, he was an awesome quarterback. Like, he totally understood everything. Like you saw him, hadn't played quarterback in 3 years, jump in there and win a state championship versus Darion Coleman and Orlando Jones. So he, to me, and if you ask his mom, she loves seeing him playing quarterback. He's a better quarterback. But like I said, I don't know how long I can say this. He just had one of the greatest true freshman years of college football history, right? So the first time I saw him play wide receiver was at War Ready. And I just emailed you the interview. I got other interviews when I asked the mom. Like after they won state championship, I interviewed the mom from the stands, and she was saying why they switched him to wide receiver. I mean, to make a long story short, they just felt that that's where their shot was at because we have seen plenty short quarterbacks come out of Miami, throw 1 billion touchdowns, right? Win state championships, and then can't get no damn offers or stars. So as a family, they decided, no, if you got a shot, it's going to be at wide receiver.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you talking about rolling the dice and goddamn hitting. I don't play dice, Luke, so what do it mean when you get win a lot of money? What you got to hit? Head crack?
Head crack.
Okay. You talking about head crack? You talking about rolling the dice and head crack? That's exactly what they did.
See, don't say he was Allen Iverson. No, Allen Iverson played basketball too. Malachi probably could dunk a basketball too.
Allen Iverson could dunk. Y'all remember Allen Iverson at Georgetown coming out in that middle? Yeah, I don't know if Malachi could dunk, but Allen Iverson was something else. Went to jail and got the college came and got him out of jail. Put him on the Georgetown team.
For some reason, I can't. Hey, you'd have to download that video and send it to me. I can't. I don't know how to pull it up from that link unless you can put it up there.
After the story, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna switch to my camera and then I'll put it up for you. Okay,
great.
Yeah. Because right now I'm on the cell phone. My camera was kind of dead, so I had to let it charge a little bit. So he was a quarterback. But then he turned wide receiver in high school. He had a couple years with D.I. Bell, was coming into his own. It was like rough years at wide receiver. D.I. Bell was a young quarterback, and American Heritage just knew what he was going to be, so they was riding with him. And then eventually the light came on for D.I. Bell. Then the shit, that's when it got jumping for Malachi. Malachi broke all type of American Heritage records at wide receiver.
No, the kid is special. The kid is definitely special. He different. I mean, he is different. He is totally different. I mean, you can't make it up. I mean, Streeter, I know you.
That's what I forgot to tell you. At the War Ready tournament, when he played wide receiver, my guys under the radar came. UTR under the radar from California. Under the radar, make the high school videos. I'm sure y'all know what it is. Turn up, man. Those guys. And when they would come in town, they would be like, "Street, man, hey, who we need to we need to do a profile on a few kids. Still is in the right direction. They some cool dudes, some black guys, you know what I'm saying, from California. Because Malachi them came to my tournament.
Shout out to Under the Radar.
I was like, hey, go. I'm gonna bring it full circle for you, Luke. I was like, hey, go shoot Malachi. They was like the little short quarterback. I say, man, trust me, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. go shoot Malachi. And then that morning they shot a profile video on him. And that's the video you see with him and De La at the park and they working out. That kind of went viral here lately. Somebody posted the video. It wasn't theirs. You know what I'm saying? But that was under the radar.
That was the video I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the nuance in the timeline, but that was the video I saw. I'm looking, you know, and I know the dad. De La trains everybody child. If you want the child to be trained by him, he's at Hadley Park every day. He take a small,
hold it up, Luke. I'm gonna switch to my camera, Luke. So hold it down. I'm gonna switch to my camera.
Yeah, and so again, this is a great conversation by a great player. And the thing is, I always tell people, you can go ahead and switch. I always tell people, this guy Streeter has seen them all. Y'all seen him with Fernando Mendoza when he interviewed him, when he talked to him. You saw him with all of these people. It's an eye for talent. God gives an eye for talent. If you got an eye and you see talent, you can spot it all the way across the field. And so when this dude right here is a beast at what he does. While he's fixing the camera and getting ready to show us some of this Malachi Tony, you know, I only got 5 more minutes left because I got to go to the Joy Reid Show podcast. I'm actually late. So we're going to show you this video. Then I'm going to have to run off of here and go do Joy Reid show. But people, listen, let me just say this. There are so many stories about so many kids from South Florida. Like you saw the DB from Northwestern put on a show for Indiana. His coach, I'm pretty sure at the time probably was Coach Whitehead. Coach Whitehead coached so many players to be top players in the NCAA and the NFL. Law allows. There are so many players. We get into, and I want to say this. You know, I had a lot of stuff I was going to talk about today, but I got off into this rant. I got Don Lemon over here teed up, ready to go. I have Trump over here ready to go, and I was going to show y'all some of my party night at the booby trap, and I couldn't get back into some of these things. So I want people to know, just think about it. And this large conversation about players, player acquisition. There's so many players in South Florida, Dade, Bar, and Palm Beach County. It's a lot of players. One school can't get them all. One school cannot get them all. One school have 35 to 25 scholarships. 35, and in those 35 scholarships, you got to pick your battles, what you need. You may not need wide receivers. You may not need cornerbacks. You may have a need for, I need 2 of this and 2 of that and 2 of this. Just say if you you're going to get your skilled players from South Florida. And you're going to get your big players from Texas and Oklahoma and all these different places. Those are the places that you're going to get these people. And so when you look at it, they can't get everybody. So everybody has to go somewhere else. Shouts out to the villains in the chat.
Oh, there go Bird. There go my dog, King Bird. They all in here, huh?
King Bird in the chat. I'm going to have to jump off here unless you want to stay on here, but I'm going to have to jump off in about 3 minutes. There we go.
There we go. So that's the video. Let me see if we get some sound on it. Okay, no, so that's Kanye West song. We don't want to copyright. So, and that's his mom, and that's when he was at War Ready.
Hold on, back it up. Back it up.
Right here is when I say right there is when I say, hey, you got a new position, big dog. So in the white is when this is the first time I saw him play wide receiver. That's him, number 4. In this game, we had switched him back to quarterback. And that's his mama.
Look at the mom. See, that's if you don't.
And right here is when I say to him, hey, big dog. And that was the first time I seen him play wide receiver.
Wow. But you saw mama run out on the field.
She was talking. Oh, she hate that. I ain't gonna say she hate that video, but she was talking cash shit too. She was talking all type of trash.
Huh? That's Miami football. Stop the thing right there. Pull it back to the ball.
Let me see if I can pull it back. I don't know if you can pull it back. It is Miami football.
That's Dane County football.
It is.
If you heard Jimbo Fisher talking about it, it's tough football. The mamas go out there and the mamas talking shit. And if you ain't coaching hard, then you ain't coaching at all around here. This ain't no, everybody get a trophy shit. Mama said, no. That's what I told Streeter. Look at this. I told Streeter today. I say between the mama and the daddy. I told Streeter. I said between the mama and the daddy, that bloodline. That's not a dog. That's a pit bull. That is a
He's laced up in the genes. No, he's laced up in the genes, right?
He's laced up in the gene. You know, normally you have soft mama, hard daddy, hard mama, soft daddy. But that, hey man, hey, I'd like to thank you for sharing that video right there, man. I'm gonna have to jump off. I had so much other shit to cover. I'm gonna have to cover that on Friday. I gotta go do Joy Reid's show right now. She's waiting for me. But man, I love it, man.
Get out here, man. You ain't the only one with a motherfucking plaque, okay? You ain't gonna be stunting on me with goddamn plaques, all right?
What the fuck you got there, Streeter?
You ain't the only one with a plaque. All right, you got about 30 of them. I got one. YouTube. There's a YouTube.
What award did you get?
YouTube. 100,000 followers.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Streeter. He got 100,000 followers. Everybody, we need a round of applause. We need a round of applause for everybody. Give it up for him.
I'm gonna put my one flag up, dog.
Hey man. Look, man. Everybody go follow Streeter on Footballville on YouTube. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, and Twitter. That's my main man. We're gonna be doing a lot more work together this year. I gotta run. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning into the show. I'm not talking about Kevin Beard anymore. I wish him nothing but the best of luck moving forward. Everything happens for a reason because God don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes. Everybody, you may see something bad happen, but then there's something good that ends up happening out of it all. God do not make any mistakes, people. God don't make no mistakes. You just say, and you sit there and say, God, what you doing? What we going at with this right here? You may think that it's a bad situation, but he's preparing you for something great. But you got to have the faith. And if you don't have the faith in the man upstairs, then you're lost. You can't be sitting up there calling on him when there's some tragedy happen. You got to know. I've always believed in the man upstairs. And I don't want to be on here preachy because I am the don't stop, get it motherfucking man. But I believe in that man upstairs. So there's nothing that goes wrong in this world, in your life. You just look for the play. Always next play. In the good words of Walter Cronkite, hey, may the good news be yours. Peace. I love you all. See you on Friday at 5 p.m.
Well, make the booty go. 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 Pop, pop. Make the booty go. Pop, pop.
I need some bad girls. I'm gonna let y'all hear my new song. I need some bad girls. Come on, baby. Come on, right here. You and you. Come on with that, your fine ass.